Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Nerd Immersion channel. My name is Jordan with a silent PH in the middle, and you're watching Rod of Seven Parts, which is a second edition module that we have updated to 5th edition, and our friends basically have to run around Faerun and look for 7 different rod fragments. They currently have 5. They're looking for a 6th in a pocket dimension, lost somewhere in a sunless, terrible world that might have vampires. But before we get into all of that, let's meet our players, like LB Hackemup.
Hi, I'm LB Hackemup, and I was ready to start when we were supposed to start. It's all these fuckers' faults. I'm playing Siren. She's a tiefling rogue.
All right, putting that explicit tag on the stream now. Thank you, LB. Lex, who are you playing? What's going on?
I'm Lex. I hang out with all of these jolly people. And yeah, no, I'm playing Shifter the Illusionist Wizard.
And all the way on the other southern hemisphere, our good friend Brenna. What's going on, Brenna?
Hey, I'm Brenna. I'm playing Rikiri, the Aarakocra Warlock.
Very exciting. And last but not least, Ted, the owner of said Twitch channel, where has graciously hosted our wonderful game. What's going on? What do we got to talk about tonight?
Well, I'm Ted. I'll be playing Lagwin, the Blade Singer Wizard. We don't really have too much to talk about. I'll just put a link in the chat to my ongoing Icewind Dale, Rhyme of the Frostmaiden giveaway. You can get the limited edition cover of that now, because I'm giving that away, so that's always fun.
Sweet. Rhyme those Frostmaidens, yeah.
That's what I hear, yeah.
Actually, it's a fun adventure from what I've read so far. I really like it. I would potentially run it. So lots of stuff's happening. And by the way, I'm Jordan, PH is silent. I think I said that, but anyway. We're gonna jump right into our game because LB needs to play a game rather than have chit chat. Because chit chat just slows the game down.
I don't want it. I don't play enough.
I don't play enough. So last week, on a very special Rod of Seven Parts, our heroes explored a temple to a forgotten deity. They ran into dragon devil humanoids. There were some coats that attacked them, and an old man showed up, possibly a necromancer. He brought spirits and skeletons to his side when he was talking. And this old man in the temple here, he claims to have the rod fragment that they are seeking. Seemingly knowing exactly why the characters are in this place. No one but Lagwin could really say that they wanted the rod fragment for unselfish reasons. Everyone else had ulterior motives. The old man's command was that they need to leave this place, go kill Jory Stable, a friendly vampire hunter running around the grounds outside. And then after Jory was dead, they would talk about possibly getting them the rod fragment. Our players moved outside. They met up with Jory. They decided not to kill him, much to Siren's upsetness. And then back to the temple they went to hopefully learn more information about the quest and the rod and various other things. I should also note that you guys found a library that had a whole bunch of like blank books, but also information on the rod fragments, like a journal kind of a thing. It looked like this old man might have been studying it, and I think Shifter has those.
I stole them.
Yes. So you guys were making your way back inside, making your way downtown, blah blah blah, and you're inside. You're walking fast, yeah. I actually don't. I need to learn those lyrics because I try to make that reference a lot, and it never works because I don't know the lyrics. But that was the general consensus, correct? You want to go back inside?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you wanted to go upstairs.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right. It might help you to get into the Roll20 game, as I'm the only one in there.
I forgot.
All right, that.
But I will say this to our friends watching. There is a stairs that go up and down right in front of you on the left side of the temple. And then I think, let me go to the other one here. And then on the there's stairs that go up right next to you. on the left side of the temple. And then as you go further in, there was like another like mini altar that you guys saw, and there's a stairwell on that side. And that side of the stairwell has that stairwell has stairs that go up and down. And then all the way at the very front on the south side of the temple, there are 2 stairs or cylindrical stair coils that go up and down. Or go up, I should say, maybe down. I don't know. I got too many maps. There's too
What
many
am I
maps
doing?
here.
Running this game? I don't know.
Up and down. Everything's up and down except one.
Do you mean a spiral staircase?
I do mean a spiral staircase.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's like a cylindrical staircase.
Cylindrical spinning staircase. It's in a spiral. I wish I knew a word.
The revolving door of staircases. It's really a luxury thing.
I think you guys wanted to go up. Where would you like to go?
If there's staircases right like beyond the front doors, and that's where we're walking in through, let's just go up one of those.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
So,
Awesome. You do that.
Wow, we did it.
So yeah, good job. Everybody can go home. All right.
Wow.
Thanks, everybody. This was really fun. The game came to a sad conclusion of that there was none, but the players are happy.
Really appreciate our audience, our sponsor, not D&D Beyond, and enjoy watching LB's next 5 games later on the Zoom.
We did this last time. How do I get rid of the faces on Roll20 so I can see names only? That's what I want. Okay. So as you guys come up, you're blatantly on a roof. It's a flat roof, but there it seems to be like made of a black kind of shiny but soft metal.
Yeah.
There is a tower in front of you, and then there are lots of very steep, kind of like steeple church looking rooftops that are made from the same metal kind of shingles of this black metal. And that is what you guys see so far.
Okay.
So potentially there is some climbing of roofs if you want to like bounce around and kind of explore that. Or there are some
better idea. I can fly up, so people
You
don't.
can fly up, yeah.
There's lots of flight in this party, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Sweet. That is a 5.
Okay. Yeah, it's a temple. That's cool.
Well,
Nothing out of the ordinary that Lex didn't or Shifter didn't tell you earlier, that there's like this here, there's that here. There's probably a bell tower to the south in the front. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't see anything of import up there. Lovely craftsmanship on the roof tiles, though. They're quite nice.
Metal roofing gets to be quite expensive. I'm surprised.
Well, it looks as though I believe it looks. Is that Jordan? Is that 2 doors that I see on those like 2 kind of towers?
Can you ping the map? What are you talking about?
Is this like an entrance here?
Yeah, that is a door.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's
All right.
another one right here.
Okay, I just wanted to. I wasn't sure because if this was like, because the other ones kind of to the south look like those might be windows, so I'm just confirming. Well, we wanted to go up, and well, shocker, we found the roof. So we could, I guess, walk around up here and see. It looks as though some of these other towers go further up as well. So perhaps we could look into those and see. I'm not sure what everyone else is thinking because I don't see much else on the level we're currently at. It just looks like rooftops.
Right, I think we should check the doors. Clear everything first. Personally.
All right then, to the
There's
first.
something in here that either confirms our suspicions about the necromancer, or perhaps indicates our good friend Jory.
Just a quick question. What are we trying to confirm about the necromancer? That he is one? Because we know he is.
Well,
Well-
but he was saying that, Jory's the problem. He's the one who's threatening the rod. I'm not convinced.
True, but he has the rod.
Yes, but what are his uses for it? Does he intend to use it for evil? Because he seemed to think that Jory was some sort of agent of the Queen of Chaos, but he could very well be.
Yes, but if he has the... Well, my standings are slightly different. I don't care what he wants. And if that gentleman down there is good or bad, this necromancer has something that we want. And if we appease him, he will give it to us. That's where I'm standing on this. Just so
Also,
everyone's clear.
if he was an agent, if the necromancer, which is also referred to as both a vampire and a fiend or devil, we had all of those different descriptions. So I'm not entirely sure what. None of them are good. But if you are an agent,
Rude.
you are so far removed from true fiend. It's not even worth discussing. Anyway, listen.
My grandfather's a necromancer, you jerk.
Yeah. So if you were an agent of the Queen of Chaos and you had a rod fragment, would you... I mean, I guess it could be a trap, right? Potentially. We killed Jory, and then he says he would give us the rod, and if we kill Jory, we kill Jory, removing his biggest thorn in his side, and then he doesn't give us the rod, and then he takes it from us with his hordes of undead, and then game over, we're done. Alternatively, if we do kill Jory and he does hand it to us, that makes me think he's less of an agent of the Queen of Chaos because he willingly parted with a piece of the rod. So that makes a point in the positive column. But then again, if we go the other way and he is part of the Queen of Chaos and Jory could be an ally, we just have to pick a side and stick to it, I guess is really what I'm trying to say in so many words.
I mean, I assume that this necromancer is not aligned with the Queen of Chaos, because if he were, we were already within his clutches. He could have just killed us and taken our
Right.
rod fragments.
Yeah,
That's
it seems
true.
like a lot of extra steps.
Yeah. And I would love to just get the rod fragment from him without having to carve our way through his minions. That seems like it would be a lot of work.
Also, I mean, I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but he was pretty upfront with, like, hello, I'm evil. Yes, I have an army of undead, but this is what I want. We couldn't really get a straight answer from Jory that made me feel like, oh, yes, you are wholly a good person. He was very flighty and kind of vague in his descriptions of things.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
I
he
mean,
evaded my mind reading.
yes, so if you have nothing to hide, why hide? I mean, the necromancer is very much, yes, I'm evil, I control undead, this is what I want. And that's, I tend to believe you. You had us, clearly, and you let us go. And I don't think you're lying. Oh no, I'm actually a vampire necromancer. Well, it doesn't really matter to me. Kind of still told us what's going on. I don't know. I just... the devil you don't know versus the devil you do know, perhaps? I don't know. Let's go
Still a
in
little
this...
racist, but okay.
You know, I do recall several days ago where you were making comments about elves. Do you recall that, when you were talking all about that? And I happened to be right there, but I didn't say anything because, group dynamics. Anyway, there's a door right here.
Explain to you about how elves, you can't be racist against elves. Come on. we have to have this
Obviously,
conversation.
I mean, they have the most privilege in this world. Anyways, so I say we kill Jory. That's my vote. That's all I'm saying. Let's check this door. I would like to make sure that this door isn't trapped for any reason.
Roll a trap check. What are those?
Investigation. I'm
Investigation.
Whoop. 14.
14 is good. You find no traps. And you're going for the center door, number 14 here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is. It's not locked. Doesn't seem to be any traps. Very old, but still holding tight. You open it up and it's dark on the inside. The whole area is dark. It's very, very low light. And there are stairs that go up on either side. And I will tell you more. right now. This is a ceremonial area. The stairs go up for quite a while. And I forgot to mention this, or I didn't realize that I should have mentioned this, but this is a very tall tower. And so as you're walking in, those stairs going up take you up like a whole bunch, probably like, I don't know, 100 feet or so into the sky.
Shifter is going to use their flying ability, but not to actually just zoom up the tower. They're just going to be floating up the staircase, but not actually having to walk, because that would be too much effort.
Okay.
Bless this boy.
Awesome. Are you guys all going up?
Yes.
Okay. You guys walk up to the very top, and it looks like this is another ceremonial area. There's a little shrine and like an area to pray. And there's like a little thing of incense. There's no windows. It's just like a confined little area. But
Are
There's a lot
there
of
any
stairs for this.
Yeah, I want to look
is
around.
there any like actual deity in the room, or is it?
no,
just,
there's
like...
a little shrine, and it's that same skull fixture that you saw on the murals and stuff that you were walking around. I think I sent you like, this is what the deity symbol is, and none of you knew what it was character-wise.
Can I do like a religion check maybe? Like, I know I don't know what the deity is, but can I see if maybe like from the shrine I can gauge like what manner of worship it would be?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it's a nat 20.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So as you're walking around, check, or did you want to tell me the full number? I know some players are like that.
25.
Okay, 25. Good. So when you are walking around, everyone's kind of looking at the walls and trying to find secret compartments and stuff. And you're very fascinated with like, this is the place that they would go to like meditate or pray. And as you get down on your knees and kind of like align yourself, like this is how they would use this shrine. Your mind is just filled with sounds, and it's like sounds from the entire complex. And you get the sensation that from this point, you can hear all of the different creatures and people within the temple. So this would be a very good way for like a high priest to come and spy on all of the others to make sure that there were anything really, like, was there a traitor in the ranks? Is somebody out to kill me because I'm the head priest? Is there something like that? So it's a spying mechanism kind of designed as prayer.
Oh, interesting. Well, isn't that intriguing? It seems this is some kind of resonant point in the temple. If I kneel right here, I can hear everything reverberating throughout the building. If you're on the lower floor, I could hear what you were saying. How interesting that they would disguise a shrine as such a device.
How clever.
A bit blasphemous, really.
Unless it's a god of secrets, then. It seems like it's a god of death, given all the dead things. And the skull symbol.
Do I hear anything special while I'm kneeling here?
Yeah, you don't hear any words. Nobody's really talking. And it is still, for the most part, there is that there's a scraping, like I don't know how else to describe it other than you hear like a foot going forward and then someone dragging a foot, and a foot going forward and someone dragging a foot. And they're meandering very lower than you guys have been. And so you also get the sensation that there's like there's a sub level to this area as well. And it's probably where Lex or a Shifter flew in and saw the red-eyed creature. And that thing is definitely running around, looking for you, potentially.
3 spooky, 5 me. Stay away.
Well, there's certainly something knows we're here, and it could be looking for us, but it seems to have some, I don't know, it doesn't seem completely mobile, so we should be able to outrun it, hopefully, but we should stay alert.
Because of your nat 20, I'll also give you heard some breathing from a very large creature, but that creature isn't moving. So maybe something sleeping. And this is also coming from the lower area. And I'll point this out that when you first met the old man that came walking up to you, he had a cane and he was making like tap noises and walking.
Yeah.
You don't hear any of that. So it's like that guy just vanished and he's not making any noise if he is. So.
And there's no sign of the necromancer, vampire, whatever he is. He appears to have vanished.
Good.
Well, that doesn't make me want to trust him at all.
Perhaps he's just very good at hiding or taking a nap.
I mean, I don't know.
The vanishing is probably the least concerning part to me, honestly.
Yeah, as a vampire, I feel like they have things that let them do that.
Vampire,
Yeah, or I mean, either way, we have magics that can make us disappear, so it's entirely possible that they have the same. All right, well, this seems like a bust then. Shall we try the other tower?
Yes, let's try that other doorway in the other tower. We could split up and search multiple towers.
It would be so interesting, wouldn't it? So you open the next door. Well, unless you want to look for traps. I'm sorry, I shouldn't jump ahead. You open the next door. There's no traps. Good job.
There you go.
And as you walk in, this is a balcony. Like it overlooks the area below. And as you look down, specifically Lex, I keep calling you Lex. So Shifter, specifically Shifter, you went into this temple on the first floor area, and it was like a little side temple. And up above, you saw a roof. But here, when you're looking down, that roof is an illusion, and you can see straight through it. It's like translucent, and you can see through it to the bottom of that area. So this might also be a place where people were spying on various people.
Oh my gosh, there's so much spying in this building. I love it.
Absolutely.
I'm loving this temple more and more the more time we spend in it. Honestly.
What should I say? I had a feeling about this place.
So that's interesting. If we were going to split up, somebody could stick around here just to keep an eye on stuff. We need to lay a trap or anything like that. But that's so I can see through the roof. Anything else going on in this area?
You can make an investigation check.
Oh my gosh, I can do that. Part of Dungeons and Dragons is rolling things called ability checks.
That's what I've heard.
In this one case, the illusionist wizard Shifter has rolled a 12 plus their modifier, which for investigation is 8, giving them a total of 20.
Wow. There's no treasure here. There's nothing. It's really an observation or an observing point. But looking at the floor, and then even back out the door and looking in that courtyard area on the roof here, there is a path. It's very subtle because these metal plates, these shingles, these metal plates are so sturdy and indestructible in a way. Like they're solid metal. But as you're looking, you're like, there's some creature that walks the same path constantly, enough to erode away certain areas of this temple. And so you're seeing a small path. Oh, I guess I can paint it. But yeah, you're seeing a small path, and I'm going to make it this color, that goes here to here to here. So it kind of goes from the north of this roof area to the area that you're currently in, back to the area that you checked that had the sound spying temple, and then back down over here to the stairs going down.
Someone's doing a lot of peeping. Yeah, I don't know. What do you folks make of this?
Does the trail look like? We may not be able to tell this because it's like stone, but does it look like footprints or like something like dragging?
there's no dust. It's a very clean area, and that just might be the nature of this demiplane that you're in. So to say that it's dragging, you're not sure, but it's definitely like it's worn, I guess, like a path or trail. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Should
sorry,
siren, by all means.
Sorry, I would like to. Is there something here?
As far as you know, that to the north is just roof that goes up.
Huh. And Rakira, you didn't see anything when you flew over.
Oh no, I did. I saw the tiles. They were lovely.
Right.
Crafted, I think.
Anyways, I'm going to walk up to this wall and see where the path leads and see if there's a secret door.
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
All right. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. How is a 14?
Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. This, from your investigation, is a solid wall, and it's that same black metal. You can't find any like triggers or anything as you're like searching around, but it is. Well, you rolled really well, and I'm sorry to say, but not well enough in a way. That there's something here, but you're not figuring it out.
Shifty, darling.
Oh, yes. What's
Do you see anything? Lagman, do you still have that rod thing? The wand of seeing secret things?
Oh, goodness, we do have that.
Do we have one of those?
I thought we had one of those. Maybe we don't.
I don't.
I think it's a different game.
I think you're thinking of a different game. I don't believe we had a wand of secrets.
Oh my god, everything's blending together.
Oh no.
Jordan, do you have any recollection of said wand?
Nope. Nope.
You have a Notion.so file that would tell everybody.
Magic items.
That would be the way to go.
We got
Lagman had
poison resistance. We got a hand crossbow.
We recently got a
no
staff
wand
of
secrets.
withering, but that's like the most.
No. Oh man, what game
Do you have a
was
staff
that
of
then?
withering?
Oh, Jordan, I do want to do something funny though.
Okay.
I will walk up to the wall and go. So if there's anybody in there, they got to answer.
Yeah, they have to answer, correct?
Well, assuming they're like intelligent enough to get what it is, I think.
But no,
if it's
that's
like
the magic of your thing, correct?
Yeah. So, okay, for those listening or watching that don't know, I have a trinket that a viewer gifted me, which is a ring where when I knock on a wall or a door, I do the shave and a haircut thing. If there's anybody on the other side and can hear it, they have to complete the thing.
No tune can resist the old shave and a haircut.
It's true.
That's what they
Dressing
say.
up like him for Halloween. Very excited.
Oh, very cool.
Yes. You hear the what it shave and a haircut. Yeah, you hear 2 bits. Bump bump. You hear it on the other side.
Shifter goes, just gestures to the wall.
Wow.
Doesn't say anything. And that says, someone maybe blow that open.
I say, hang on, I've always wanted to try this, and I will activate the Sunblade, and like Qui-Gon in that stupid Trade Federation ship, I'm gonna start trying to cut open the freaking wall with the Sunblade. That's the plan.
There's Phantom Menace references in here.
You know what? There's not many that I go to. That is one.
Okay, so
I'm gonna try it anyway. You can clearly tell me no.
Can that cut through things? I know lightsabers can. But this is
I mean, in theory, this is a blade made out of the sun. So
Okay.
you tell me. You're fully in your right to tell me no. I'm okay with either one.
No, I love this visual. So you take the Sunblade, you're like, everybody stand back, and you activate it, and then you push it into the door, and you start like, ooh, am I cutting? And as you're doing that, a hand emerges on the other side and grabs your wrist.
Whoop. Well, that thing.
It is
Qui-Gon,
withered.
no.
It is old looking. It's got some rings on it. And if
Lovely rings.
This creature with the thing is pushing forward like it wants to walk out.
Oh, we have a friend. Wants to come out now.
But it's trapped. Free it.
Well, we're trying. I will.
Back up, Lagwin.
I'm gonna try and back up. I'm not letting go of the sunblade, and I'm just gonna try and.
He's got your wrist in such a way that the sunblade is like pointed away from him. I assume.
Yeah, I'm just trying to back up with.
Yeah.
I'll grab onto its wrist and try to assist with like pulling it out.
Oh, okay. So it comes out, this creature, and it is the same robes that you saw from the statue. And this creature is bald, very withered, glowing red eyes, probably dead. Everybody roll for initiative.
No.
Well, you know what? I'll take it. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, remind me, LB, you have a trinket. I have to get to you.
Ooh, okay, thank you.
I have a 19, Jordan.
19 for Lagwin. Anybody else?
Kiri got a non-natural 20.
Ooh.
Non-natural 20.
Nothing fancy for me, just 13.
13. And Siren.
12.
12. I see you've wrote Threve. Combination of 3 and 5. Top of the round, this creature comes out looking real like just a dead, creepy cleric. Glowing red eyes. Rikiri, you are assisting this creature to come out, but you can let go of its hand if you wish. It seems that it is just grabbed onto Lagwin, and you are the start. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I wish to let go.
You cast wish and you let go. Okay.
What a wish.
Yeah, I let go of it. I'm gonna use my movement to get like 30 feet in the air, get above it, and I'm going to cast.
It will take an opportunity attack though. Are you okay with that?
I think what I'll do, maybe I'll do something else instead. I'll do Word of Radiance instead.
Okay.
So he needs to, or it needs to make a con save and be a 15.
Okay. 1 second. Con save. 17.
Well,
Sorry.
because of my bracers, I'll do it again.
Okay. Another con save?
Yeah.
Natural or 20, yeah.
Okay, then nothing happens.
Up next, or are you staying there or are you gonna move?
Yeah, I guess I'll stay there. I don't want to take an attack from him, so I'll take my chances.
Okay. Lagwin, you're up. You are grappled.
Yeah, so it's got my one hand that I was sticking in there.
Yeah, it's got
right?
your lightsaber hand. You know,
Okay, so
the worst hand.
That's okay, because this is how you Star Wars.
Okay.
I will open my hand and drop the sunblade and catch it in my other hand, and then I'm gonna fight it.
That does happen. Yep, that's true.
Is that where you go
That
in
was
for the
Game of
dagger
Thrones,
attack?
wasn't
And
Yeah.
they catch you, but you
Yeah.
drop the dagger.
Yeah, and you
grab
do
it
one of those
and
flip
kill the
up
ice
over.
demon zombie.
Yeah, you know how it goes. The very clear, super superior move that ancient beings just can't. Two-hand switch doesn't work.
The old Texas whodunit.
Yeah. So as a
Never heard of
bonus,
Texas, yeah.
as a bonus action, though, I will activate Blade Song before I do that.
Okay.
And then I have my bat that I resummoned fly into this thing's face and give me advantage.
Because you did resummon that bat, correct? Yeah.
I did. I made a point to do that, which was, oh god, those rolls were so bad. That's a 15 for the first one.
15 will miss.
All right. Then the second attack will be a 22.
22 will hit.
All right.
And this is an undead creature. So.
Okay. So we will take that 16 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And that is it for me.
All right. Shifter.
Shifter is just like, oh no, a vampire will certainly never be able to deal with anything like that. Looking at Lagwin. And then just casually casts Ray of Frost because, like, whatever, I'll just use a cantrip. I'm not worried. Shifter's not worried. Rolled a 27 to hit. And
That'll hit, yeah.
I deal 7 points of cold damage.
Okay. This is my favorite thing. He's going to use a legendary action. I need everybody in 10 feet, which I think is just Rikiri and Lagwin,
Sure.
to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it against poison?
No.
Okay. Well then. That is
Rikiri got a 13.
26.
Okay, Rikiri. So you succeed, Lagwin. Rikiri, you are stunned until the end of its next turn.
That's not good. What was it? What happened?
Oh yeah, sorry, I should describe it. That was dumb. So it opens its mouth and it starts speaking some language that you have never heard before in your entire life. And as it's speaking this dark, awful language, it enters into your body and just feels terrible. He used an ability called Blasphemous Word.
Ooh.
Okay.
And it stunned you. It feels really awful. And then because I have extra legendary actions, I guess he'll do Blinding Dust as well. And he'll swirl up his cloak and a bunch of dust will run around. And I need another Constitution saving throw from Lagwin specifically.
Okay, that is a 15.
15. All right, you are blinded until the end of his next turn.
Okay.
Jeez.
Oh, and your bat flew away because it can.
No, it didn't. It's there.
Oh, it didn't? All right,
No.
make a Constitution saving throw for your bat, or it'll be stunned and fall to the ground. I'm taking 5d6 falling right now.
Oh, wow.
My bat got an 18.
Oh wow, bat's fine. Yeah, he's doing.
Does he have to make? Oh, he doesn't. He can be blinded, but he has blind sight, so we're fine.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, there you go. I love it. Do I have advantage against somebody who is blind,
You might.
or is it just?
Well, here, let me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
I
how it
think you
works.
might,
But
and I
they have blind sight.
Oh, the bat, but not me.
The bat
Yeah.
does, but
Oh,
not.
oh.
Lagwin
You
doesn't.
can't immediately kill
Yeah,
the bat. I'm
you do have
sorry.
advantage against blinded.
Yes, you do.
Okay, awesome. Man.
Yes.
Sorry, I've just got too much stuff.
Oh, I think it's my turn.
It is your turn, Siren. What would you like to do?
All right. My friends are within 5 feet of it.
Two of them are, yeah. One of them is stunned.
Cool. I am going to. Does this thing have eyes?
Yeah, glowing red eyes.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to duck around the corner. Well, it's not a corner because it's a circle, but I'm going to duck over here and I'm going to hide
Mm-hmm.
with the stealth roll.
Okay.
21.
All right.
And then
You are hidden.
I'm going to fire my crossbow at this amorpho.
All right.
I'll use my sniper. That is a 25.
25
Yeah.
hits.
Okay. And then I get sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1, 2, 3, about 4, right? I rarely get to use this.
Yeah, 4.
All right. Oh boy. So that's going to be Oh, okay. 7 plus 14.
21.
Yes, that amount of damage.
Okay. You do that. Anything else, Siren?
No.
Okay. You are no longer hidden, correct? Because you.
Correct. I thought about that after I fired. Also, I remembered what game somebody has the Wand of Secrets in. It's Tomb of Annihilation on Sundays.
Not this game.
Not
this game. No. Okay. You need to make a wisdom saving throw as after that arrow hits it, that bolt, it turns directly at you while holding Lagwin and stares at you with those red eyes, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's either an S or a 2 for a 3.
A 3? Okay.
Or what? P.
What?
I don't
Well,
understand
it's
why you
an
guys
S
said
plus
letters.
one.
Using an alphabet die.
No. It's a 3.
Oh, it's a 3. Okay, you fail, and because you failed by so much, you are paralyzed until
Oh,
the end of his next turn.
again, solid. At least I'm out of the way.
And then it's going to make an attack against Lagwin with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sure.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, I'm learning my things. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we go. Boom. That is a 16 to hit you.
That misses.
Damn, that does miss. Okay. And then it is Rikiri's turn. Rikiri, you are
Stunned.
Stunned.
until the end of its next turn. So you're stunned.
So question for you.
Yeah.
So as I'm stunned, I can't move. It says I can kind of speak though, like limited speech. Do you think I could cast Word of Radiance, which is from uttering a divine word?
No, because stunned, I don't think you can cast. You're incapable. You can't move and you can speak only. Yeah, well, I think magic would take more control than that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, can't
I'm
you
gonna
not
say
take
no.
an action?
Yeah, you can't take actions as far as I know.
Okay.
You're incapacitated, which is a condition where you can't take actions. So
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
it just means you're not prone, I think. You're just like, you're stunned. Lagwin, you're
just sure.
blind. Yeah, sorry about that. You're
No.
stunned. But Lagwin, you're blind. What would you like?
Well, my question for you is: it's the end of his next turn. Was his turn that he just had where he attacked me his next turn?
Well,
I'm pure.
I was thinking the turn after he went, but I guess you're right because that's the start of the round.
I don't.
He's at the very bottom. Okay, so then we'll say Rikiri's not stunned and she can have a turn.
Oh yeah, because it's the end of his next turn.
Yeah.
So I'm back in action, right?
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
No, that's totally fine.
It's just a weird scenario because the legendary action broke it all up.
Yeah, it is weird
Yeah.
because my legendary actions have now recharged.
Right.
But they're always going to like. They're
Yeah.
never gonna.
Because he's at the end,
allow
it's
him
always
to
going to
do the
be.
thing, yeah. Unless he
Um,
stuns somebody early, so then they can't attack or something. Yeah, but
I am gonna zoom up in the air. I'll take the opportunity attack.
okay. That is a 23.
Yeah.
You take
Oh.
a lot of damage.
Oh no.
Cool.
So that's 31? 32.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot. Feels bad. But I'm gonna zoom on out of there.
Oh, 33. Sorry. I can do math.
Jesus.
And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
10.
Oh, no.
10 is a failure. So you do get away, but you feel this necrotic energy like rushing into you as you take 33 points of damage, 17 bludgeoning, and 16 necrotic specifically. And you are cursed and you're not sure exactly what's happening there, but you are not feeling too well.
I cast remove curse on myself.
You can do that if that's what you would like to do.
Yeah.
Okay. You are cured of this curse as you fly away. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Lachlan, what would you like to do?
So just describe this guy. You said he was. This looked like the guy we saw the statue of in.
Correct.
Okay, so it's the same guy. Okay.
Bald, in the same robes, only they're not different colors like they were of the red and black stone.
Right.
He's just in black robes. They're very disheveled. He has some rings on his fingers. He's got a mace at his side, but when he's been attacking, he's just been trying to grab you with his hands.
Okay.
And he's bald and looks very undead.
Okay, cool. I wanted to I figured it was supposed to be the same guy. I just wanted to put 2 and 2 together. All right. Well, then I will have my familiar fly in and give me advantage again.
Okay.
And we will attack him with Sunblade. So 19, 30 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 21 points of radiant damage.
24 points of radiant damage.
21.
Oh, 21. There you go.
And then our second attack is a 24.
Yep.
For another 21 points of radiant damage.
Oh, wow.
And then he doesn't seem to be harmed by the sunlight specifically, right? Like a vampire would. We've experienced that.
Correct. Yeah, he's not reacting to your sword like a vampire would.
All right. So I will look back or up or wherever Shifter ended up going and be like, well, it's not a vampire. Definitely not a vampire. Something else. And that's it. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, he's going to look. Does this work with a bat? He wants to look at your bat. And have your bat make a wisdom saving throw.
I mean, yeah, it can, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so.
My bat makes a wisdom saving throw. It's got a +1 wisdom. Here we go. 14.
He fails. So your bat has become frightened and flies away from this creature.
Well, there he goes. I mean, he provokes an attack of opportunity, right? Because he's flying away.
I already did one at Rikiri.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, coming back next turn, maybe. Here we go.
Shifter, what would you like to do?
Shifter's just like, oh, not a vamp. Well, that's annoying. I guess I'll have to put in some effort, and I'll upcast Lightning Bolt.
Okay.
Make me a DC 16 dexterity saving throw for half damage as Shifter casually points and lightning arcs from their fingertips to the chest of this creature.
That is an 8.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh baby, lightning bolt gonna hit you right in the sternum. 33 points of lightning damage.
And it's like a lightning from the sky. It just comes down as you're like struggling with Lagwin, or Lagwin struggling with this creature, and hits him right in the chest. He is utterly cooked from the inside and just falls over. And we are out of combat. You succeeded. You solved my evil cleric puzzle.
Shifter's like, you see, I can solve all these problems. It's just a matter of wanting to put in the effort. And honestly, I often don't.
Well, no, I've learned that. It's fine. Did he drop you said he had a mace and like...
Yep, he's got a mace on his side. It was attached to like the side of his robes.
Okay.
Like a holster kind of thing. Yeah. Or a, what's the word I'm looking for? A scabbard?
A belt. Oh.
A belt. Yeah.
So you said he was like, did he... Is there a corpse or did it like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just fried because he just got electrocuted. But yeah, there's a corpse. It is laying there. It is smoking. Does not smell good.
You said he had a bunch of rings on his hand, right?
Right.
He does.
Yeah.
Those out. I'm gonna
Let's loot this corpse.
Yeah, for real.
Some of those rings too. They look cool.
Yeah. I will.
Also, I'm gonna heal myself.
Yeah, while everybody's flying in and walking over, I will just poke the head a couple times with the sunblade just to really, we'll double tap this just to make sure. But then we can start peeling rings and whatnot off.
Yeah, so you do that. Make an investigation check, Lagwin.
Okay, here we go. Investigation 15.
The lightning wounds and your sunblade wounds, the flesh is very much dead. It's almost like mummified, like it's very dry, but it is healing. It's like coming back into place. You don't think this guy's going to be up in minutes. It's probably going to be hours, but he seems to be regenerating.
All right. So I'm going to sit there and I'm going to look at what I'm going to like think through my magics. What other types of damage do I have? Oh, you know what? So I'll point out to everybody. It looks like it's regenerating. I'll just keep like stabbing it while I'm thinking, just like, and then I'll be like, hang on. I will, I'll cast Green Flame Blade on the Sunblade. Okay. Jab it with fire radiant damage. Ah.
Okay.
Does that does fire stop? I don't know what's gonna stop it, but I'm gonna keep everybody start looking at the fingers. I'll just keep stabbing it in the face.
Lagwin,
what about trying to dismember it?
Please stop.
I mean, listen, I don't like undead things, so yeah, I'll just start cutting limbs off.
You do that. He's cut up. The fire seemed very. He's vulnerable to fire, so it seemed like it was hurting him. But even with that, there's some evil magic that is keeping this guy alive. So we'll say you cut off like his arms and his legs.
Yeah, bodily dismemberment. That's what I've heard works on certain dead creatures.
And you feel as you're holding an arm or a leg or a head, there's a pull, not a strong pull, but it definitely, like, if it was down and there was enough time, it would probably roll back to the body.
And I'll be like, it's trying to reattach itself. This is very, like, gesturing with an arm. Like, it's trying to reattach itself. This is...
Shifter's gonna be like, Lagwin, you're really overreacting to this, and they cast Mage Hand like from where they are, so that they can pick up the head with Mage Hand and just throw it off the roof. See, now we'll have plenty of time.
Fair enough.
Can I check this wall and see if I can go through it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. You check it. You tap on it and all this stuff. It's a solid wall.
There's probably things behind there.
All right. Everyone start taking fingers, rings, and other things, and I'll go back over to the wall. And I'll start carving my way through the wall again. Take 2. Here we go.
They're just going to close the second round of blast doors.
Well, then I'll just have to push it in further. My hand's almost getting set on fire. It's fine.
Okay, we'll deal with the loot first. You guys find 2 rings, a ring of protection, and another ring that you're unsure of what it does. You find a mace that is magical, and you find a scroll of true seeing, a potion of speed, and a potion of levitation. So if you want to know more, you're going to have to you have to figure out the ring and the mace's magical properties.
Am I correct that nobody wrote those down?
I will write down the potion of speed because I want it.
Can you copy them for us, please, Jordan?
Can I what?
Can you just send those to us?
I can, yes.
Thank you. Best DM.
Yeah.
So I realize that I've got 2 rings. I maxed out on rings. As much as I'd like that ring of protection,
that's
I don't think it's as good as either of the things I have.
Does it require attunement?
Protection does, yeah.
Yeah, I'm full on attunement, so I probably can't.
Is Shifter fully attuned?
Well, no, but I think you can only have 2 rings. Right?
That's a 3-5 thing. You could ring it up in 5e. You can go to town.
Yeah,
10
I think
rings.
you can have a ring on.
10 rings. 10 rings. Yeah. I'll just.
Did you not see my video about the 7 lost rings? That guy wore 7 rings.
Yeah, there's no hand of glory to wear your 3rd ring in 5e, so you can go to town with rings.
Oh wow, the hand of glory.
There's a video I should make.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to
demonetized.
see that video.
Yeah, no, I'll take that ring of protection if nobody else wants it.
Yeah, go for it,
Yeah.
darling.
And then you said there was a mace and the other ring needed further inspection.
Yeah.
So I can identify it, but right now I'm focused on cutting open this wall.
And sadly, you're trying real hard. It's not
okay.
cutting it.
All
I
right.
apologize. Yeah.
Well, let me do something that I think I can do, and I will ritual cast identify on the ring. Maybe
yes.
Got what I got.
This is a ring of truth telling.
Both of the spies go, what?
No, maybe one of us should have that.
Maybe we can use it on Jory.
That's a good idea. Ooh.
Does he have to? How does it work? Does he have to wear the ring? Does the wearer of the ring get to tell the truth?
That
What?
one?
It's more simple.
Just a-
While wearing this ring, you have advantage on insight checks to determine if somebody is lying.
Oh. My mother has a ring like this. Very
well,
annoying.
So I will describe that to everybody, and then while that's happening, I will also identify the mace, if
The
possible.
mace is a mace of disruption.
Oh, now we got some good stuff against undead.
I was gonna say how strange an item for an undead guy to have, but makes sense.
He wasn't always dead.
That's true.
He wasn't born dead.
And while you're identifying this, the arms are trying to get back to the body, and the body's kind of like jiggling around, looking for its head, like wondering
Shifter
what's
picks
happening.
up one of the arms and throws it off the roof.
All right, arm off the roof.
Uh,
It's raining
Is there-
men.
Is there like any opening in that wall that he came through?
No, he just seemed to like walk through it. Yeah.
So I'm going to guess that either you need to be this particular individual. I thought perhaps we would have lucked out and one of the items would have been like a thing that would allow you to go through it. Like this was a ring of sanctum entering, and it would just let you go through the wall or something like that. There might be magic. I mean, it may be dispellable, perhaps, as an option to try and get through there. I don't know.
I'm gonna
And
pick up another arm and try to like.
Put it through
touch
the
it
window.
to push it through.
Yeah, that's a great idea. It does not. It's very solid even for that arm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
How just remind us, how big did this area look that we know we can't get into? But like how long is this space? Like, because we can see where it came out of. Do we have a concept of how big that space is? Is that like as big as that roof is on the map?
I don't understand your question. You want to know how big the room is that you can't see into?
Yeah, well, like from the outside, we can see on the map that you gave us in Roll20 right here at the top where it came out of.
Correct.
Does it look like it like that seems to be from underneath where we looked up? We didn't see a second floor.
No, you did not. Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to make sure this
is
is
the first floor. Looking up, there's like a whole sanctuary area that's got a big dome that goes straight to the top.
Okay.
So this could be a portal of some kind, maybe a one-way portal.
Okay.
But this is not. This does not look like it's a hidden wall and there's something on the other side. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say, like, if this is like a closet and it's just big enough for this dude to sleep in, like maybe there's not anything worth going in there. But if it's like a whole massive room, maybe we keep batting down this door that we can't seem to get into. But I don't think it's gonna work. So
No, it doesn't. If your sword didn't do it, I don't feel
Right.
like throwing a bunch of damage at it. It's probably not gonna work.
Right.
Let's. I'm sorry. Did we explore the other doorway, the other staircase?
that was the illusionary ceiling.
Oh yes. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think. Do you want to go back down and explore some of the other southern towers?
Yes, I think that's best.
Yeah, and just we'll be on the lookout because those dragon creatures didn't seem to be in league with Necromancer Friend, and they said to be careful of this temple. Again, more reason for me to believe, like, I trust that they're not lying to us. They're like, yeah, there's other stuff that's dangerous here. Good luck.
Mm.
If we
So
really want to try to get into the room, I could try to dispel whatever's blocking us.
I don't think it's that important. It seems like it's more difficult than it's worth.
Very well, just wanted to offer.
I appreciate your offer.
if you want to, I'm not going to stop you if you really want to, but we still have several areas left to explore here, and you may, that may be of use.
Yeah, once we've ruled out some other places, I just feel like obviously we need to figure out where the rod fragment is hiding, and if it's not anywhere else, we can come back to this. But yeah, let's go to one of those southern staircases. Which one of the two are people interested in? The one to the right or the one to the left?
We didn't.
As you guys are talking about this, you look over and a corpse has walked up and jumped off of the building to go find its head.
Oh, that's disappointing.
There's a leg left on the top of the building, and it's like flopping around trying to get off to the side.
How did the torso maneuver itself off of the ledge?
Whatever. Let's keep going.
I was really hoping to see a head rolling up a wall. That's what
that would have been cool.
I was
huh?
waiting for it, but unfortunately not.
I don't believe we explored either tower on the lower level.
No, we haven't.
No.
So both the current level and the upper levels are still unexplored, but we know that this is where those dragon creatures came from. So we'll just keep on the lookout.
And with that, I think we'll take a short break. People can refill their waters and beverages. And
I want to get Siren your trinket before I forget.
Okay.
Let's do a trinket.
It is. I don't remember if you have this one, but it is. Where did it go? Thank you for that. It'll a fake hand that is a perfect match for yours.
No.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Fine.
cool.
So.
Thank you.
All right. We will be right back, folks.
Welcome back, everybody. Excited to have you back. I hope everybody got their refreshments. We battled some kind of undead clerical creature of doom. Rikiri was cursed, but got rid of that ASAP. None of that in my house, she said. Yeah, you guys are on the first level again, going back down the stairs, and you are going to walk all the way down to the south area, and there are 2 stairs going up. You also haven't really explored these 2 areas if you are interested in exploring them as well on the first level.
Can you
Yeah.
paint the areas that we haven't explored?
Yes, you can go there if you wish.
Oh yeah.
Both of those.
Let's go to that pool of water.
All right.
One of them is a water.
Just one.
It's a
Single
fountain.
water.
A single water.
A single water, you know.
Let's go check
I
out
would
that.
like 2 waters. You know. It's an octagonal pool with polished copper that lines flush with the floor and fills most of the room. The water in the pool is about 6 inches deep. And the floor around it is paved smooth with black tiles. They were really into black, this temple.
Black metal, black tile.
Yeah. There are 3 stained glass windows here that show scenes of watery doom, a flood, a tidal wave, and a sinking ship.
That's not foreboding at all.
No, there's a lot of water imagery, and there's a pool, and there's nothing else.
Is this a temple to Umberlee? Because I'm not about that life. I do not want to piss off the bitch queen.
I'm pretty sure the undead skull we saw that nobody had ever seen before. It's probably a temple to that god, goddess, pantheon, whatever it is.
It's.
Death as a concept.
I mean, perhaps in the greater ethereal, yes, perhaps. The very, I mean, I don't know. We'll probably never find out unless we ask our necromancer friend. He would probably tell us. Jordan, is that it? That's all that's here? Is this pool and these stained glass windows and the staircase going up, right?
On that side, yeah. And
Is there anything
you can
in-
investigate the pool? You can touch the water. You can do all kinds of stuff. Like it's an open game of D&D.
Is there anything in the pool? Like, is the water clear? Can we see the bottom?
The water is clear. It's 6 inches deep. You can see the bottom. It does not look like there is anything in there.
I take a single silver
A single
piece.
water.
One
One
water,
singular
please.
water.
No ice. I take a single silver piece and flip it into the pool of water.
Okay. Yeah, it hits the water. Seems like water. Sinks to the bottom. Makes a clink sound.
How come
There
when
are
I
no
touch
other
things,
gems or anything in the water. So
When I touch
or
things,
sorry,
they come
no-
to life.
no coins. So you're doing something that is not natural.
No, I
guess.
know.
So,
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah,
Um,
nothing happens out of the ordinary, Mr. Shifter.
Okay.
Sorry, Siren. What would you want to do?
Oh, Siren is just complaining that whenever she touches something, it comes to life. But no, when a shifter touches something, it's fine.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's because you're just luckier than me, dear, Shifter says and pats your hand. And then, shall we go upstairs?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Up the stairs you go. And those stairs also go down, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Not going down there. 3 spooky 5 me.
Yeah. You guys are now down here in the south part of the upstairs.
Mhm.
And that is a belfry, I believe. Yeah, you're in some bell towers. So up above you, there are some openings, and there's a bell, and there's a large rope. And so you would walk up here, and you would, chime the bell. And there's a large bell with a rope.
Well, I guess that's that then.
Why don't we check to see if it's magical?
The bell.
I think so. Yes.
I can tell you for sure, and then I'll detect magic on it.
Yeah. There is the bell itself is not magical, but as you guys walked through the threshold to get to this area, there is a magical line of evocation magic like around the doorway.
Huh.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that means.
Oh, so do you mean the doorway of the? I'm sorry, not of the tower. The doorway of the temple.
No, so you come up the stairs to the tower, and you guys are going into a room that has a bell and a rope.
Oh, okay.
That going into that room, which you guys have already done, looking behind her, there's a small line in that 5-foot wide doorway that has like an evocation magic line on the bottom.
Okay, so we've already crossed that line.
You have crossed it.
Okay.
Maybe it's a healing line.
Yeah.
Evocation magic is healing.
I mean, it
What's your
is.
bat doing, Mr.?
He would have when he became unafraid, I assume.
Yeah.
Came back to me, unless you're going to tell me otherwise.
No, I just was asking what you're doing. So.
Oh yeah, no, he's
on your shoulder.
Is on my shoulder, yeah, in case
Okay.
combat breaks out. Or there's a cleverly crafted dispel familiar killing line across the floor here.
Yeah, there might be. Who knows? But I'm gonna say that he makes some little bat noises, some echolocation noises.
Oh,
And
okay.
as he does that, you hear like the bat squeak, 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 and then within the bell on the underside of it, you hear like a chittering. Doesn't sound like a bat, but there's something up there.
And I will point up to that, and I said, I think there's something up in there.
I guess like.
You do, and
I hide.
14 large mosquito-looking creatures fly out at you the minute that they're illuminated with light, and we'll roll initiative.
Yes.
So exciting!
Another monster puzzle.
Yes, we will solve it.
Oh.
Oof.
Okay, all right.
Fury got
This
an
one should
18.
be easy, but it's interesting because there's so many of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have any good AOE stuff, but
Do I have anything? I got a 18, Jordan.
Sorry, 1 second. This never works when I want it to work. There we go. Okay, you got an 18, Lagwin.
Mm-hmm.
Siren.
3.
Shifter.
6.
6. And Rikiri.
18.
18 as well. And we start. It's top of the round. Lagwin. What would you like to do?
So there are, what'd you say, 12?
14.
14. I see, of these things. And they are all still in the bell, or they're flying down, or how's...
They have jumped out of the bell, and they're like swirling around ready to attack. So they're kind of all over filling the room.
Okay.
Still in the air, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is worth it. Nope. You know what? I will ready an action to make two to I'll ready the attack action for when they get close to me.
Okay, Rikiri.
I'm going to. Are they? You said they're like mosquitoes or flies?
They're large, like maybe the size of cats, but they have weird leathery wings and a furry head that has like a long pointed proboscis that they like a mosquito would have. Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, they're pretty weird.
Don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast one then.
Go ahead.
First beam 11. I'm guessing that misses.
11 misses.
Second beam is a 19.
19 hits.
Illusionist Racer, just do that again. I've got a 17.
17 hits.
And a 13.
13 misses. So you hit.
Okay, so got 2 hits.
Okay.
So first of all, I'll just take whichever one is like closest to me or appears to be the most threatening.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 8 damage.
Awesome. So you shoot it.
9
and then,
rather.
oh, that's still good. So you shoot it and it just explodes and there's like blood and fur and it just dissipates.
Ooh,
You've
easy.
killed one. You have another hit.
Yeah. So I'll line another one. And that one is a 5.
Same thing, just dies instantly.
Is it just me, or do they seem to be going down rather easily?
Don't question it. Just let it go. There's still 12 of them.
Yeah, there's 12 of them. So let's do some attacks. We'll go for well, I don't know. Let's just go down the line. So Rikiri, you're getting, that's a 7 to hit you. That'll miss.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to this is gonna be hard. And then we'll do Lagwin. Lagwin, that's a 23.
That will hit.
All right. You're gonna take 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then this creature is now attached to you and is just sucking blood.
Well, actually, when it got close, could I have made my attack?
Go ahead and make your attack.
Oh, that is a 20.
That would hit.
For 11 points of radiant damage.
All right, and it is dead. We'll go down to the next one. This is going to go after Siren for a 21 to hit.
Yes.
6 damage.
Sorry,
and
I have too many tabs open.
it's okay. It's 6 damage, and this one is also now attached to you. So try to remember how many are attached to you because it's a lot for me to remember. And Shifter, a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
All right.
Because of my new ring of protection.
Oh. And then we'll go back to the top of the round. Rikiri, natural 1 will miss, and then we will do Lagwin, a 19.
I will shield that one away.
Okay. And then.
Oh no, I won't. I won't because I just attacked with the readied action, so I won't.
Oh, you don't have a reaction. That's right.
Because I used it to
does a
attack.
19 hit?
It does.
Okay. You take 7 damage, and this thing attaches onto you. And then Rikiri. Okay, so then we're back to Siren. Siren at 20.
Yes.
You take 7 damage, and you now have a guy attached to you. 13, Shifter.
Nope.
All right. And then I think, we got 3 more. So we'll do Rikiri again for 22.
Yeah.
7 damage. One of them is attached to you. Lagwin, 9 will miss. And then Rikiri, or not Rikiri, but Siren, natural 1 will miss.
Yay!
Shifter, what do you want to do?
I'm going to cast Magic Missile, splitting it between 3 different targets, and I'm going to prioritize the ones attached to Siren and Rikiri, because Lagman can take care of himself, honestly. Are there 3 attached between the 2 of you?
I have 1.
Siren has 2.
2.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right. Let's see. Each of them take 3 points of damage.
Boom, boom, boom. They all pop and they're
Very
dead.
good. Okay.
You kill 3 of them. Good job. Anything else, Shifter?
No, it's the end of my turn.
All right, Siren, there are a bunch of these guys floating around.
I'm shooting them. I'm going to take 2 shots with my crossbow.
Okay.
That's 12 to hit.
Miss.
Oh, okay. The second one is a natural 1.
That's no good.
Siren
would
is
you do that?
panicking. She gets down on the ground.
Lagwin, it is your turn.
All right. So I have 1 attached to me, and 1 that tried to attack me and missed. So I will attack both of those.
Okay.
But I will have my bat give me advantage on the first one that's attached to me. Which probably is not needed. It is not. So that will deal to it. That was a 26 to hit. Yep. 17 points of radiant damage.
Dead.
And then the other one, it will be a 20, not natural, a dirty 20 for 13 points of radiant damage.
Also dead. Anything else, Mr. Lagwin?
Nope. I'm good.
Rikiri.
I'll go back to my old friend, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
How many are still alive?
Let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 still alive.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. First one's gonna be a 25.
Yep.
Second one, 26.
Yep.
15.
15 does hit, yes.
And a 20 non-natural.
All right, so 4 attacks.
Nice.
All of them hit. Good job.
Yeah. Yeehaw. First one's going to be 12
Dead.
damage. Yeah. I mean, if they all hit, should we just say they're all dead? Like, they have 1 hit point?
How much? What's your minimum damage that you can do?
4.
Okay, yeah, they're all dead. three damage killed them. So
Okay.
so there are 2 left. Anything else for Kiri?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. We got 2 left. I guess they're gonna go. One's gonna go after Rikiri. Why not? For a 23.
Yep.
4 damage, and then the other one will go after Shifter for a 17.
Ooh, 17 hits.
For 4 damage, and those 2 are now attached to you. And then we go all the way down, and it is your turn, Shifter.
Oh, I try to hit the one that's on me.
Okay.
With a knife.
Yeah,
I
with a dagger.
I can't cast a ranged spell against it. Yeah. Oh no, I miss. Probably. I got a. What is that? Oh gosh, I never hit things with knives. I don't know how to calculate this. An 11. I got an 11 to hit.
misses.
Yeah. So Shifter's going like, so help me with this.
I like to imagine that it's on your back, and you're just like, I don't know how to get to it.
I can't.
Can't reach it.
Siren, what would you like to do?
I would like to try to strike this. The last, there's just one left, or there's two?
There are two. One of them is attached to Shifter.
Okay, let's see what I
think
can do.
one's on me, right?
Oh, and one is no. That one missed you. I thought. Or did it
Bam!
not?
28
no,
to
I
hit
took-
for
I
the
took
first
damage.
one.
Well,
All right,
shift.
28 kills it.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I do 19 damage, and then
Yeah,
the
it's
27 on the second one.
That one.
6
Okay.
piercing.
Oh, also dead. Good job.
Cool.
So all these things fall to the ground, and it's pretty spectacular if we think about it. How Rakiri's like boom, 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 and Lagwin's like like he does. And, you know,
I'm just in the
Shifter's
background going
just
like
try to
this.
like grab. I can't get my back. And then while this is all happening, the doorway that you guys were inspecting catches on fire magically, and flames erupt, and the whole front of the door is on fire.
Flames. The side of my face. Look.
Flames.
Is it too big to prestidigitate out?
Yes.
I was just gonna go.
Too magical too.
Oh wait, we said it was evocation. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe it's just an illusionary fire, but the line of magic was evocation.
Stick
so.
my hand in the fire.
So?
I mean, I could dispel it, although that will be my last spell slot.
Well, I mean, if you want to dispel it and then go out and take a short rest, I guess that's an option we could do.
Yeah, because we're gonna need to get out of here somehow. I'll dispel it.
Oh, I was about to ask if there were any windows.
Oh. Are there
Yeah,
any
up
windows?
above, small little windows to let the sound of the bell. Well, not small. You could fly through them if you wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have 2 flying party members and 2 other party members that can be carried by the 2 flying party members.
But we
I'm
haven't
pretty-
done anything with the bell.
We just did.
Well, we had determined it wasn't magic.
That's true.
So I don't think ringing it will do anything other than draw enemies to our location.
Why-
Maybe that guy has put himself back together.
Why would you put an evocation line that lets people in but not out?
The
You
trap
hear
then?
the clicking of that same staff as it looks like your friend is walking up the stairs.
Well, maybe he can figure it out.
Perhaps.
What
I
was
forget
his name?
Oh. He might
I don't
have.
know if we got a name from him.
Did we ask for a name, Jordan?
I don't think you did.
Okay.
It
Nope.
wasn't router. I'll tell you that right now.
I was
Oh,
gonna
what?
say. I was gonna.
Sound
The best
absorbing
one.
hexagon was his name.
I was actually just gonna say that. Some sort of sound panel based name, because that's what I see when I look at your room. Ugh. Wonderful.
All right, well, I'll call out. Lord of the Temple, we seem to be trapped behind a wall of fire.
This is honest, Jordan. I don't remember what voice I gave this guy.
I feel
I
like
feel
it's
really dumb.
the old guy voice to give every guy.
Just the old guy voice that I do for
Oh, that
everything.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can do that. The voice
Are
I do
you
for everything.
stuck?
He as he's walking forward, the flames like die down and kind of part, but they don't go away. And he takes a step
lovely.
forward into the room, and then they burst up again. He's just like,
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm thrilled that you wanted to come back into the temple, but you're wasting. Jory's outside. Why are you here disturbing my sturges?
Well, he slipped away from us. We just figured we'd kill some of your pests.
Why are you lying?
Is it a sturgeon a fish?
That's a sturgeon. These are sturges.
Lagwin, come on now.
A singular
Sturges?
a singular sturge is multiple sturges.
Mm.
Stirges, sturges.
All right, make
Or-
up your
or
words.
the temple's just standing.
Were you keeping them as pets? Because that's ugh. Ugh.
Well, when they try to escape and attack me, and so I have the fire here to thwart them off. Stay out of my temple. But stay in the bell. That's what I like.
Well, if you don't have sturges in your belfry, what do you have?
We're very low on supplies in this realm, so I'll take what I can get.
I'm sorry, we didn't catch your name last time.
Yes, you never asked it.
What is your name?
It could be Killjoy for me, but it's not. It's not.
What is it?
Lord Hexagon, shall we say?
Old man Hexagon.
My name is Ulthut. Ulthut.
Ulthut.
Ulthut.
What is that? Germanic?
Anglo-Saxon. I've been here a very long time, guarding this rod fragment.
So here's our dilemma.
Her
We
dilemma.
don't quite understand who or what Jory is.
A fiend of some kind.
So he's not human.
Oh, absolutely not. No. He's working for that queen of chaos. She's trying to do something terrible with the blood war. Trying to take over the 9 hells. It's all very, very.
And you don't want that.
No. If you upset the balance of the blood war, then terrible things will happen. Demons will run chaos everywhere.
Why can't he approach this temple?
I think he's scared of me.
Of you?
Possibly. Maybe it's the temple.
Who is this temple
Maybe
for?
it's Dietrich. I don't know. I haven't seen Dietrich in a while though.
Is Dietrich a deity?
No. It's one of the servants of the thing. He walks the corridor and checks on various.
Oh, I heard him, I think.
Does he have a limp?
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Glowing red eyes. You can't miss him. No. He's.
What about, speaking of glowing red eyes, the gentleman who lives upstairs, the desiccated one?
Mm-hmm. Desecrated?
Desiccated.
Oh, desiccated.
What's his deal?
That sounds like Dietrich. Yes, is the undead fellow walking the room. So you did encounter him. Yes.
Oh,
Nope,
well,
never seen him before.
How is he doing?
He's feeling a bit lightheaded at the moment.
Couldn't think of a
If I
pun.
could award you inspiration, I would.
You didn't answer who this temple is to.
Some ancient god of death. I don't care.
Oh, all right. Isn't
We
that
took
the
it
one you
over. We're
worship?
just.
All right.
I don't worship them. No, I'm just here under orders to protect this rod.
Can I
From
insight
whom?
check him?
You can insight check him.
Yeah, that seems like a lie to me.
I trust him.
12.
12. Yeah, he seems like he's telling the truth. Does anyone have their new fancy ring they want to use?
Nah, I'm not.
Did anyone
attuned to
attune to it?
No.
No.
I can also insight check him because I'm a suspicious
Sure.
bee of everyone.
that. I mean, it seems like he's telling the truth. I don't know why everyone's second guessing him. It's been nothing but forthright.
I agree. I think he's been nothing but forthright with my say.
I agree too. I have been very.
Yes, I feel like if anyone's lying, it's Jory.
Right.
And possibly
Yeah,
at the...
everyone likes this guy better than the whole rest of the party.
Yeah, I mean, I have a connection with this gentleman as it stands right now. I don't have to like him, but I feel like we could be business associates for exchanges of rod and dead Jory, and I'm down with that. Well, we were just, you told us to beware of the temple, but we could come back whenever we liked. So we were indeed exploring. But I honestly, we had come, at least in my perspective, to find you because Jory keeps clearly he's lying about everything. I don't trust him at all. So I wanted to get your perspective because he said, no, he called you a fiend, but he also called you a vampire and several other things, and I'm just all manner of confused. I would just like to know we know your name now, Ulthud, which is a step in the right direction. I'm just curious who we're working with. That's all.
You're working with no one. You're not working with me. We're not working together.
Well, fine
You're
then.
in my realm, and you're seeking an artifact that I cannot give you unless you're going to use it for the right purposes, which is to destroy the Queen of Chaos.
Right.
Your three friends here are very selfish.
No,
They want the rod for very selfish means.
Yes.
But I can see that you are interested in doing the right thing and stopping the Queen of Chaos from specifically I'm jumping around, sorry, I'm thinking a lot. He says if the rod fell into the Queen of Chaos's hands and she was able to gather the pieces and reforge it, she would be able to free Miska the Wolf Spider from his prison.
Right.
With him on her side, she could invade the Nine Hells and win. I've been assigned here by Asmodeus himself to keep the rod protected, and I have been here for longer than I could even comprehend at this point.
See, I told you it was about the blood war. Someone get me a cookie.
Anyway, continue, please.
And I, unfortunately, cannot leave. But you can. And I see that you might be the one that the rod whispers to me, Lagwin. A chosen one.
He is the chosen one.
I mean, they make kid about it, but and I make kid about it because it's fun to me. But I also have grown more and more to believe that there is some truth to it. So no, that was again. And I look at the rest of the party, nothing but forthright. We know who he was assigned with, what the whole reason was. Let's just go kill Jory. I don't like him very much. He said, oh, you know what? Ulthud, do you know, I think he was just talking a big show because what else is there to do when you're skulking around a temple hiding in the bushes? But he seemed to make himself out to be some great and powerful, like, if you attack me, this won't end well for you. And we've heard that before several times, and it's always worked out well for us. But I'm just figured I'd ask if you can provide any insight of capabilities, of things you know that Jory is able to do. Just the more information we have, the better we can achieve the ultimate goal.
I think you're not truly understanding the situation.
No, I don't think I am.
Is Jory important?
Not to me.
Not to me.
Not to me.
Every life.
All right, Rakiri, I believe you're the only one on the other side now. I think that perhaps if you don't want to take part in this murder, or let's say contract, then
I just need to be sure that it is the virtuous thing to do, that he is truly someone irredeemable,
Right. I have a great idea, but we must go back outside and find Jory.
It is your great idea to kill him.
Yeah, Shifter just starts laughing. Shifter's gonna be like, remember, Siren, you can't lie in the presence of a priest friend.
Who is Jory working for?
Probably the Queen of Chaos. Right, that's what she said.
Yes.
The demons.
I mean,
he wants the rod. He's afraid to come in. If the rod goes to a person that will use it for the right purpose, I also can return to my home.
Where is
and
your
Jory
home?
can stay here forever and rot, for all I care.
The hells, darling. demons versus devils. We're in a very interesting time frame here.
Oh, so
Unfortunately, you also cannot leave. So I
Right.
can kill you right here. And he arches his back and wings shoot out. And he grows from a medium humanoid to a huge red devil
In
Yeah.
this tower?
in this tower. It's tight, but there's like a lot of room.
Ugh,
Just a huge, large pit fiend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
really
And he
cute.
turns to you and he says, "But none of us want to fight each other today.
Agreed.
Agreed.
If I kill you, I now have 6 rod fragments and no way to stop Miska, and no way to destroy Miska, and no way to stop the Queen of Chaos. I would have failed my lord."
Yeah, also a ton of people would be coming for it if you have 6 rods in one place.
Mm.
6 pieces in one place. Fair enough. So let's just go kill Jory then.
Agreed? Is everyone in agreement?
I'm gonna
The
put a
chi-
CO right now. Jordan's gonna explain. You don't have to kill Jory.
Okay,
It's
because
like a test to see if you guys would listen.
okay.
But you guys are now overly listening, and he's actively saying like,
All right.
"You don't have to kill Jory. Like Jory's a son of a bitch. Like let him do whatever he wants."
All right, all right.
just needs to give the rod fragment to Lagwin.
I need to
Lagwin's the
know.
only one
Yeah.
He needs to know that the rod's going to the right person.
All right. So
Should have given
and
it to Siren from the beginning.
Siren wants to use it for selfish purposes.
and I'll say, all right, fine. I think the way everyone wins. Everyone wins here, except for Jory, which is the ultimate goal. I will look to Ulthut and I will say, I will accept these terms. I will take this rod piece from here, and you know, as I do, that I will ensure it will be used for the purpose it was intended for. You can please your master. We get what we came for. We can leave. You can go home. Jory can rot.
This is agreeable. How are you going to kill Miska? And do you know where the 7th fragment lives?
I do not know where the 7th fragment is. It seems as we've learned so far, as we gain more fragments, they pull to the... Do you know? They seem to take us and pull towards the next location, so we assumed once we had this, we would have an idea of where we needed to go next.
The Wind Dukes of Akka, when he was slain by the rod back in the day, they wrapped him up in what they call a cocoon of law, and he's so chaotic he's not able to escape. The 7th rod fragment is still inside of him, the tip
Gross.
that broke off. And that cocoon of law is on another plane of existence, and I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's called Pandemonium.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Go
Sounds
make some
Only
rod.
in...
Is that the one with the floating
Oh wait,
mountains?
maybe that's Limbo. I always get those two confused.
There are no floating mountains in Pandemonium.
Oh,
All
thinking of
blue
Limbo.
creatures? I'm thinking of somewhere
No.
else.
She needs to go back to plain school. I know a lovely teacher. His name's Jordan with a silent PH in the middle.
Where can I find him?
It's on the interwebs.
All right, Pandemonium, Cocoon of Law,
So
7th
we
Fragment,
must
and
travel to
Mistress.
Pandemonium and find.
Miska.
Yes.
With
Question.
the fully assembled rod, the 6 fragments, you should be able to walk through the cocoon. And then it's a matter of trying to assemble the rod with Miska in the room
Oh, great.
to then destroy her. This is no easy task, but I cannot do it. And I need to know that you are the capable ones able to do it.
Small question. How are they going to bring back Miska?
With the rod.
So we're doing the thing first to then undo it?
If the Queen of Chaos has the rod, she can reassemble it and use its magic to resurrect Miska.
Right.
Part
so
of
when
his
we-
essence is trapped in the rod.
Right. So when we
You
go
could
in
use
there,
the rod to do the opposite.
when we go in there, is Miska going to continue to be dead as we assemble the parts, or will Miska then rise when the part is removed?
I don't think Miska ever died. It's
Right.
a fiend that has not returned to the abyss. I think he's still there.
Don't worry, Siren. It only takes 12 hours of assembly time. It'll be fine.
yeah, it'll be fine.
Just gotta hold out for 12 hours. We could do it. Yes. I mean, that's the mission we find ourselves tasked with, is to end and destroy Miska once and for all. And if this is Pandemonium is the place we need to go to do it, assembled rod fragments are what we need to do to have that happen, that is what needs to be done. That's what we've set out to do for one reason or another, but I will ensure that it will happen. That is the purpose of this ever so ongoing quest we find ourselves on.
He looks at you, and he kind of looks at everybody. But he specifically, as he's glancing around, you hear in your head, Lagwin, that he's speaking directly to you. And he's just like, I'm trusting you. And do not, if you have to, this rod cannot fall into the wrong hands. And with that, he reaches behind him and he pulls out a small black rod fragment, and he walks over to Lagwin and he hands it over to him.
Throw it over my shoulder. Walk away. No, I'm just kidding. No, I will accept that piece and say, well, we have come. We're here for we got what we came for. I guess we leave now.
Yes.
Do not take this responsibility lightly, Ulfrid.
Yes.
I hope so. And he polymorphs, shrinks back down to his little self. The fires behind him dissipate. And he says, now that you have the rod fragments, you should take a nap. And I think you wake up, you'll find yourselves back where you started. And he walks away.
I'm sorry, before you go, are there any devils that we can call upon that will help us in this mission?
No.
Oh.
Well,
If the Queen of Chaos knew that we were siding and plotting with mortals against, the war would start immediately.
No, this is for people that save the world kind of a thing, Siren, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
The light warriors, if you will now.
Do you have any comfortable places for us to sleep? I don't like any fainting couch, anything.
Yeah. I cannot sleep on the floor.
It's just so uncomfortable.
The surges are very comfortable corpses, I'm sure. And he shuts the door and walks away.
I will cast Leoman's tiny hut as a ritual here in this bell tower. And I say I'm going to sleep here. I'll see you all when we wake up. And by sleep, I mean I'm just going to close my eyes for 4 hours and trance away this time.
I will have a discussion with Shifter after everyone goes to bed.
I don't ever actually sleep. That's how that works. So
I
I'm
said go to bed, not go to sleep. Okay?
I know. I just
stop elfing around. Okay.
I just want to make it known that I can probably hear what you're saying if you're in the room.
Right. Well, not in the hut, in the room.
The sound travels through the hut, but it's fine. Yeah, whatever.
You'll never hide your conversation from Lagwin, the chosen one. We could just fly onto the roof. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I mean,
I think that we might run into a bit of a problem, darling, if we go back and your people find out that we were very close to completing the rod.
Oh, perhaps. And I could say the same about yours.
As well, I'm not as loyal to mine as you are.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Because I know if they told me to kill you, I wouldn't. But if they told you to kill me, you probably would.
Oh, I
We'd
would.
try.
Yeah, well, we'll probably need to use the orrery to get to Pandemonium, I assume.
Yes,
Right.
probably.
So I guess we'll just have to not to let them know how much progress we've made when we return. But my spell already masks the rod fragments from demons. I seriously doubt that they'll be able to see it.
I'm very proud of you.
Oh, nobody's proud of me yet. It's not over yet. Then Shifter just flies back into the bell tower.
Shifter!
Oh, sorry.
Yes. Sleep time.
All right, you guys go to sleep. And it's eerily quiet in this whole area. But when you wake up, you find yourself in a slightly similar temple configuration, but it's all very like run down and destroyed. And you're back at Dragonspear Castle. So you guys are there, and you're like this old, a very architecturally, it has a similar layout. The religious symbols that you see, if any, are not the same that you saw in this weird extra dimensional space that you were in. And so whether this was like copied to be in that area or a parallel universe or something, it's all, who knows. But you guys wake up there and you're back on the prime material plane. The sun is rising. Looks nice. A new day has started. Baldur's Gate in the orrery is just down the way. And Siren gets a message in her head from her sending stone that says, not, what does it say? Dock district nearly destroyed, winds pouring out of the underground of Baldur's Gate. Where are you? Need assistance and answers.
Terribly sorry. On a different plane of existence. We'll be there shortly. Hugs and kisses. Siren. Apparently, shit is going down.
You guys all every time we leave.
We leave the plane for like a day, and everything goes to hell.
We gave explicit instructions: don't play with the orrery, and you know what they've probably done? They played with the orrery again.
I mean, if we're being honest, we don't know that it's only been a day. It could have been weeks here.
Yes. Amen.
What year is it?
You boy, what year is it?
Well, it's Christmas Day. Why do I ask the year?
What's Christmas?
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Nistral's magic aura a bunch of times. A new day.
Boom, 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 boom.
Magic.
Yeah, you guys all level up.
Yeah.
And, we can make we'll do this next time, but we'll make either you can teleport back to Baldur's Gate. I think you have a teleportation circle there that you could do, or you could make the trip back. Depends on how fast you want to get there, but that I think we're going to end a little bit early.
Yeah.
Which is probably awesome because we have some people that are waking up super early for work. So, but yeah, any questions, comments, concerns before we
I'll just ask for whatever the rod stuff is after.
Yeah.
We can get that.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It is called, actually, well, people probably want to know.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So, this magic rod is the 6th piece.
Checks out.
That is Lex. Oh, we've been waiting for this one.
Oh, really?
It's me.
Yeah, it's called Lex.
Wow.
It's you.
Wow.
That is funny. Look at that.
It's got 3 charges, and you can spend 1 charge to cast Hold Monster.
All right.
And then obviously they do more things as you attach them to stuff.
Sure.
What was I gonna say? I
I
forgot.
don't know.
I'm just glad that I get to cast Teleportation Circle to take out my lenticular playing card and throw it down on the ground, and then a teleportation circle emerges, and I can just gesture for everyone to step through. I'm like, don't worry, it's perfectly safe. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm sure it's fine.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming out and watching our fun show. Our friends have gotten out of the creepy dimension of whatever that was, and maybe made some new, Nine Hells friends. Who knows? We'll go around and talk to our wonderful people, starting with Brenna. What's going on in the world of Brenna?
Hi, I'm Brenna. You can find me on Twitter at Brenna Noonan. You can also check out my company, Quillsilver Studio, at ByQuillsilver, ByQuillsilver, or at quillsilver.com. We help game creators bring their projects to life. So board games, tabletop RPGs, you name it, we can help you make it.
That is awesome. And Mr. Lex, who is not named after a rod fragment, but yeah.
No, that rod fragment's named after me.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So, hey, I'm Lex. You can find me on Twitter at Dank Dungeons. I've got a pinned tweet there to all the things I do, including music and writing and an actual play comedy series called Dank Dungeons, which is on YouTube. I have a zine coming out in about 2 weeks. I finally am finishing up some art and layout stuff, so it's going to probably be out on October 2nd. I keep moving that back, but hopefully this is the last time. So check out my Twitter and keep your eyes peeled for news on that publication.
I'm really excited for that. So LB Hackemup, what's going on?
Hi, I'm LB Hackemup. You can find me at LB Hackemup on the Twitters and the Twitch, and I have a YouTube channel that you can find that I should probably pin to my Twitter. But I'm posting weekly. We are either uploading our Thursday Night Terrors or my Tuesday Trials and Triumphs, probably. And we just started Casual Games with Casual Gals, where we play about 30 minutes of a game in a short form. That went up yesterday, where we played Coffee Talk, which is super fun. Casual, we're drinking coffee, it's super cash. So, yeah. I'll be gone from here next week, unfortunately, but you guys can still catch these guys playing some cool Rod of 7 Parts or one shot or whatever they decide to do.
Yeah, thank you for pointing that out, because I was going to. We'll figure something out. Maybe we'll run something silly, or maybe we can actually play the game. We're kind of getting to the home stretch, so it would be fun to have everybody for these larger things. But anyway, yeah, we'll figure that out. My name is Jordan, silent PH in the middle, and I run a YouTube channel of Dungeons & Dragons lore. If you're interested in the God of Secrets, Vecna, you should go watch some videos that I made, because I'm doing a 3 to 4 part miniseries on Vecna. He's got a lot of cool adventures that I want to adapt for a lot of these older adventures. The more I read them, I'm like, I just want to play these. Rime of the Frost Maiden, Schmime of the Schmosh Maiden. I want to play Rod of 7 Parts. Anyway, it's actually a pretty good adventure. But go check out my YouTube, my Twitters, and all that other stuff. If you're interested in this game and how I prep for it, I do that on Sunday mornings on my Twitch, where me and the community that joins us, whoever, some regulars, some new people, and we just build the next week of encounters and how to steer the direction of the party. And it's kind of it's a fun resource that I wanted to have when I was learning how to DM, is to see how other people prep their sessions rather than just listening to how they do it. So it's been kind of fun, and a lot of cool help from people from the community. So that's awesome. And last but not least, Mr. Ted, Nerd Immersion himself, over on this channel, blowing up on YouTube faster than anyone else. What's going on?
Oh, not too much. As Jordan said, Wednesdays here we are playing Rod of 7 Parts, or whatever we're going to do next week. Tuesdays is my homebrew campaign, which actually we just did episode 98, so we're coming in on 100. But this Tuesday is the return of our evil campaign. We haven't played that since February, so that'll be really fun. Everybody's villains, so that's always a good time to see how, eerily similar vibes to this game. I say that every time, but it's true. I get a very villainy vibe from some members in this party. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I said at the beginning, I have a giveaway currently going on to win a limited edition hobby store cover of Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden. But I just released a video not that long ago about a new Kickstarter launching on the 28th of September from the folks at Jetpack 7. It's called Black Star Realms, and it is also tentatively was known as Dwarves in Space, and it is a space-themed D&D campaign because, let's be honest, Spelljammer's never coming out. So go do this one instead. That's and I'll say this because people have already brought it up. There are 5e sci-fi, science fiction 5e things that exist. This is space fantasy. So this is like D&D, but in space rather than like putting science fiction into 5e mechanics, if that makes sense. So it is more along.
You're still a wizard and a cleric. You're just flying
right. Yeah, and
like Spelljammer kind of was.
Yeah, but less acid trippy and more gritty, realistic than the acid trip that Spelljammer was. But anyway, I'm involved in that on the balance side of things. So all the mechanics come by me for approval. So you guys seem to like my thoughts on how 5th edition should be fixed. So all of that suffused into this book. So
awesome. That sounds so cool.
Yeah, there's a Kickstarter pre-launch page that's available. It's in the video description, and you can check it out. The art, it's Jetpack 7, right? So the art it's Conceptopolis. The art is phenomenal. There's this really cool like whale, like that's also a spaceship. It's really cool. You should check it out.
Awesome.
Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you again, everybody, for coming out and watching. It's the end game now. So we'll see what happens.
Gosh, Thanos snapped his fingers. What are our friends gonna do?
Well, I know we come back.
Summer.
I was gonna say, yeah, we come back to Baldur's Gate. 50% of Faerun's gone. It's a wild time. Anyway, we'll see you all next week.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.